It was senior defensive lineman Tyler Lewis as the Demons get ready for Thursday night. And Tyler, what are the feelings? What are the emotions? Obviously excitement of a new season and all that. But how can you, if you can, put that into words for Thursday?
Yes, sir. I mean, exactly as you said, we're super excited, super locked in, ready to go. I know the guys are itching. Guys in the D-line room are itching. Guys in the defensive room, we're just itching to go. I know offense is hyped up. We're ready to do some big things this year for sure.
Talk to me about the defense and what you guys have done over the past maybe week or so in these final few days of preparation, getting ready, getting mindset ready, and those final few preparation things. What does that look like in your perspective on the defense?
Honestly, what it looks like is just honing in on the key things that we do every day, honing in on our base rules, making sure we're locked in so that come game time we're not wondering what's going on when the bullets start flying. We're ready to go with whatever we see. Our coaches have prepared us well. The guys have been locked in. We've had some great leaders on defense kind of show the younger guys how it's done, and we're just kind of itching, like I said, ready to go, ready to get after it.
There seems to be, as you walk around town or talk to people, there seems to be a different air, a different feeling going into the season, certainly than last year. Do you get that feeling, and what is it like for you and the team?
Oh, for sure. Last year it was a little bit of, everyone's new, staff's new, new team. People are kind of figure out what's going on at NSU. But I feel like this year everyone's kind of like, hey, we got something brewing down at NSU. I know it's big for the city of Natchitoches, big for the school at NSU. My bosses at work, they always talk to me every day. The band director's wife is one of my bosses, and she comes up to me all the time talking about how the band's super excited to go out and play for us, and they're just, everyone's kind of grouping together, kind of, huddling around us and supporting us like we need. So, it's super exciting. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's super exciting. Everyone's just, supporting NSU Demons.
You mentioned a lot of new last year, a lot of new guys on the team this year as well, a lot of freshmen, a few transfers, but a young team. You're one of those senior kind of captain kind of guys. How have you talked to those guys that haven't played in Turpin on a night about what the expectations are the crowd and the band and all that? Have you talked about them and given them some pointers or anything?
Oh, for sure. I mean, from day one, when we get the new guys in, our coach tells us show them how we do things here at NSU, because Northwestern State is different from anywhere you've ever been. When I first came in here, it was definitely like a shell shock, because the program is just different from anywhere I've ever been. So, that's something that we take on as leaders to kind of show the new guys, whether they be freshmen or, new transfers, just kind of how we do things here, what we expect in the stadium, the type of, crowd, sometimes coach calls them distractions, because it kind of takes away from what we're trying to get ready for. But, it's honestly all just support for us, and we just got to make sure we zero in on what we're trying to do, and, make sure we give back to the people that are here to support us.
Tell me a little bit about Alcorn, what you guys have looked at and what they bring to the table. Obviously, first game of the season, you're kind of guessing a lot of times with new players and all that sort of stuff on schemes. But what have they talked? What's been the emphasis for the defensive line, for the defense as we get ready for Thursday?
Honestly, for the defense, just focusing in on our base rules. Alcorn's a good team. Went 7-4 2 years ago, went 6-6 last year in a good conference in the SWAC, and can't overlook them. We have to zero in on them, especially coming from where we're coming from, being a new program with the youngest team in FCS. But we're not going to let that hold us back. We're just focused on, like I said, doing the base things right, listening to what our coaches have prepared us for, and just ready to go out there and put on a show for Natchitoches.
Tyler, thanks so much.
Thank you.